Hey, how's it going? So, just doing a quick update here on my Shadow Systems. So, it's been a few months, might be longer than a few months. So, forgive my lack of an update on it, but finally found, just go over just the quick and dirty of it, that this was very ammo picky. And I think that's going to be the root of things that have to be considered when it comes to Shadow Systems in general, for like the things that you read online, the things that you might have heard about. Like in my instance, currently it likes defensive 147 grains. So that's currently where it's at right now. But um, I mean, I can't really say much more than that because of the tight tolerances that I would say that is provided from the factory. That it makes it feel as if uh, because you can read a lot of different things, good and bad, about it for sure. But unless you have a variety of ammo, it's going to appear that you can't just make this run what you want it to or what you have in stock. If you're used to just having 115, 124 typical NATO type ammo, or just regular training ammo, at least in my case, and what I suspect for a lot of people that have purchased Shadow Systems, was that it didn't like it. In a similar fashion that when I had my first Canik, and my only Canik, but it was a Canik TP9 SFX. It didn't like anything until I ran it with 124 NATO ammo. And then after that, it smoothed out. Now, that being said, this was a repeat experience for me when it comes to that. That out the gate, it was not going to take 115. It didn't even want to take 124. It was strictly 147 until the tolerances got loosened up after a lot of fire. That's just the case it is. So unless like you have a good stock of 147 or just a good variety of ammo, especially a 9 millimeter, you may have a rough time. At least that was the case for me. But once I found that the 147 was acceptable, it worked and it got better. And now it'll take the 124. It took some time. And I haven't really run 115. Don't feel comfortable going there yet. Maybe around the 500 to 1,000 mark, I'll switch and give it a try. But at least for now, under 500, it's really enjoying the 147, and I have plenty to run it through. I could actually run through, maybe compared to what I have now, without giving all my secrets away. I could definitely get past 500 on 147, but time will tell on that. So I have to say that the Shadow System experience to me is worth it. But I also think that I got myself ahead of the game by, again, having a variety of ammo. So, um, buyer beware type of deal. A lot of places don't go into that online when they're complaining about their breaking experience with Shadow Systems. And I mean, I'll tell you again, straight up, I think you should have a variety of 115, 124, 147 in high amounts, in hundreds, if not thousand, to potentially run through a firearm like this to get it up to snuff for daily use. So, sort of PSA there, sort of my update with the Shadow Systems DR920. But as far as a general update, besides me putting on the light here on it, um, everything else has been stock. The only other thing I did was pick up an extra Glock 17 magazine that was from X Tech, and besides that, I haven't done anything else with it, outside of adding the light, which is going to play a factor later. So, you got any thoughts? Leave it below. All right. Appreciate you.